Hello students, welcome back to the online class of AIS. Today I am going to start with factorization of polynomial, that is exercise 3A of R.S. Agarwal book. So let's get started. Before we start with the factorization of polynomial, let me give you a brief description regarding algebraic identities. Mainly while solving this factorization of polynomials, you basically need these 8 identities. Identity 1, that is x plus y whole square is equal to x square plus 2xy plus y square. Identity 2, that is x minus y whole square is equal to x square minus 2xy plus y square. Identity 3, x square minus y square is equal to x plus y, x minus y. Identity 4, x plus a into x plus b is equal to x squared plus a plus b into x plus ab. Identity 5, x plus y plus z whole square is equal to x square plus y square plus z square plus 2xy plus 2yz plus 2zx. Identity 6, x plus y whole cube equals to x cube plus y cube plus 3xy into x plus y. Identity 7, x minus y whole cube equals to x cube minus y cube minus 3xy x minus y. Identity 8, x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz equals to x plus y plus z into x square plus y square plus z square minus xy minus yz minus zx. These are the main identities that you will be needing while solving the factorization of polynomial. Exercise 3A, factorization of polynomial. We are going to solve sum number 4. 2a x plus y minus 3b x plus y. Now, there are two main methods for solving this type of sums. First method, taking out the common factor. As you can see, x plus y is common in both the cases. So, I can take x plus y common. So, I will be taking x plus y as common. Then, in the bracket, 2a minus 3b. So these are the two factors, because in factorization of polynomial our main aim is to find out the factors. That is why we are solving this factorization problem, and we will be solving by two main methods. This is your first method, that is by taking the common factor. Next method will be by taking out formation of a group, that is known as grouping. By the method of grouping, one can find out the factors, or one can find out the factor by taking out the common factors. Next sum. Sum number 6. X a minus 5 plus y 5 minus 8. As you can see that I can take the common factor method, but the thing is that in both the cases everything is same except the sign. So I need to make the sign also equal so that I can take out the common. So what will I do? X a minus 5, I can take minus sign common. Since I am taking minus sign common, so plus minus will become minus y, and this will become a, and over here plus sign is there. Since I have taken minus sign as common, I will be putting this minus sign so that minus minus will become plus. Now see, I have not changed anything, because minus a is given, so plus minus minus. Plus 5 is given, so minus minus plus. So I have just taken minus sign as common so that I can find out the common factor. Now see, a minus 5 and a minus 5 is common in both the cases. So I can take a minus 5 common, bracket x minus y. So these are the two factors. Sum number 10. X cube plus 2x square plus 5x plus 10. Over here you can well observe that there are no common factors. So I need to form a group so that I can take out the common factor. First, I can group these two terms. In order to take common from these two terms, I can take x square as common. So this will give me x plus 2 plus, so from these two terms I can take 5 common. So x plus 2. Now you can see that in both the cases I have got x plus 2 as the common factor. So I can take x plus 2 common. X plus 2 in bracket x square plus 5. So these are the two factors. Next sum number 17. 3a minus 1 whole square minus 6a plus 2. So over here also you can see that there is no such common factor. I need to form a group. So first group 3a minus 1 whole square. I will be keeping it as it is. From these two terms I can take 2 common. Minus 2 if I will take common, then I will be getting 3a from here, and plus sign will be there because minus sign is here, and plus minus will give you minus. Again minus sign, minus 1. So you can see why I have taken minus 2 as common, so that I can build up the common factor. Over here also 3a minus 1, over here also 3a minus 1. So I can take 1 3a minus 1 as common. So what will be left? 3a minus 1 will be left, and over here minus 2. So this gives you 3a minus 1, and from here 3a minus 3. So again I can take 3 common from here, and I can write a minus 1 because I have taken 3 as common. So what is left behind? A minus 1. So this is the factor. Now we are going to solve sum number 22. X cube minus x square plus ax plus x minus a minus 1. So I have to arrange it in such a way so that I can get the common factor. So I can arrange x cube minus x square plus ax minus a, so that I can take a common from these two, plus x minus 1. So from these two terms I can take x square common. So this gives you x minus 1 plus a I can take common from these two. Again x minus 1 I have got. Over here I can see nothing is common in between them. So what will I take common? I can take 1 as common. So you can see in these three cases I am getting x minus 1, x minus 1, x minus 1. So I will be taking x minus 1 as common factor. So I will be having x square plus a from here plus 1. So this is my answer. Next one, sum number 34. It's given x square plus 1 by x square minus 2 minus 3x plus 3 by x. Now over here, if I am going to arrange it, you can see nothing is coming common here, because x square plus 1 by x square minus 2 minus 3x plus 3 by x. So I cannot form a group. So what will I do? I'll be using the identities. See, from these three terms, I can group them in such a way so that I can form a identity. Like x square minus 2 plus 1 by x square. And over here I am having minus 3x plus 3 by x. So this can be written as x square minus 2 into x dot 1 by x plus 1 by x square minus 3x plus 3 by x. Over here I have written x into 1 by x. I am not adding any extra terms because x and x can be cancelled out and I will be getting 2 itself, what was there in the question. And x square is a square term and 1 by x square is also a square term. Now from this one I am getting one identity, that is a square minus 2 into a, because this is your a, into b because this is your b. So I can easily write down that is x minus 1 by x whole square minus 3 I can take common, because if I would have taken plus 3 common, then in this bracket I would not get x minus 1 by x. So keeping in mind I am taking minus 3 common. X I will be getting because plus minus minus. I need to put one minus sign because minus minus plus. I cannot put over here plus sign because plus minus will generate minus sign. So 1 by x. Now you can see in both the cases I am getting x minus 1 by x as common. So I will be taking x minus 1 by x as the common factor. So from the first I am getting x minus 1 by x minus 3. So this is the answer. So here we come to the end of exercise 3A. Hope you understood. Thank you, students.